Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to need more than new ring apparel at the rate he's oh, look at, he's swinging wildly there. He's swinging blind. Oh, what a shot. Oh, man. Master Disaster, who has been on both sides of the fence. He's been a crowd favorite, certainly when he wrestles Dan Jesser. And there was a time when he was very hated in this profession. The way he explains it, he wrestles the same every night. It's all-out warfare. It just depends who the opponent is for the evening, whether the fans are in his corner or not. He says, quite frankly, they don't win or lose matches for me. I'm my own man in the ring, and right now, Jesser's in big trouble. No. Hammering away.
You know, Master Disaster may find himself somewhere during this match listening to the crowd, and then everything may turn, and it may be in Dan Jesser's favor. And we all know referee Howdy Halleck is very capable in this match. But what's going to happen when these men carry it out of the ring and into the stands? Is Howdy Halleck going to be able to control everything? Look at that. Now they're into the ring post, Mick. Is he counting to 10?
You knew it. This was not going to be a scientific wrestling match. This is not high school amateur wrestling. These two detest each other. There was no way, absolutely no way, that Mike Frame was going to be able to contain this one. Try as he might, the man on the stripes having no luck whatsoever.
You know, we've seen a lot of matches in the Twin City area lately that they get out of the ring, they're into the stands, they're into the trash cans and whatever. And I really feel sorry for these referees trying to keep some law and order inside that square circle.
Well, let alone the fans, for heaven's sakes. Wendy Sonde and her son Steve sitting on the front row over there, getting splashed on, blood, kicked all night long.
Sweated on by the general.
Oh, that man was a walking shower, for heaven's sakes.
He should be doing a Dial soap commercial, you know that?
Oh, well, I'll attest to that. You were up here, pal. You weren't standing next to him.
Well, thank goodness I was upwind.
Oh.
But now look at Dan Jesser. He's coming back. He's making that comeback that he so often brags about.
Well, give Jesser credit. Much as we dislike this individual, he still does give it 150% in that ring. Nice Beal throw. And Master Disaster, for the first time, in some trouble. There's a cover. Count of one. Wait a minute. No, apparently not. Oh, he's yelling at the referee now, Mark Harmon, and that is a mistake. Once again, everybody, this is Mick Karsh along with Dave Randall. We're at the Salvation Army Community Center in St. Paul, part of Slick Mick's Body Slam Review. Delighted to bring you professional wrestling and martial arts action. Congratulations once again to the Salvation Army and to Bruce Kreitzman for putting this show together. Very enthusiastic crowd tonight.
You know, Dan Jesser, if his athletic ability continues to increase as the way his vocal ability has in the few short months he's been wrestling, I don't know, there's going to be no controlling this man. He's going to be wearing a title someday down the road.
Well, in his own mind, he already is. I think he's ordered several hundred title belts, and he's built his own trophy room.
Yeah, but that trophy room, from what I understand, is so far empty.
Well, that's a good point there. Before we forget, I also want to thank the crew here tonight. Greg Michaud, Al Pabon, and of course our good friend Jim Mitchell from NCWA Television, providing the equipment here tonight, the lighting, the cameras, the mics. We appreciate it very much. Always enjoy working with that group. Tremendous professionals in their own right.
Now look at now, here we go, out of the ring again. He's throwing Master Disaster out of the ring. And referee Dave Pharmacist is not going to allow this to happen. He's pushing Jesser back, and does Jesser listen? No, now look at who's ranting and raving to the crowd this time. Dan Jesser shooting that big mouth off again. And now he's out of the ring.
You know, I've never liked the guy from day one. You know, oh, wait a minute, he picks him up on the outside, on the floor. You know, I'll tell you something, there is a thin layer of plastic covering the floor tonight strictly for protective purposes. I guarantee you that did not help break the fall of Master Disaster, who goes about 250. He hit that floor with authority, and now Jesser, you know, as I started to say, Dave, we try to be impartial, we try to be objective, but when you got this guy ranting and raving at you constantly, berating you, insulting the fans, how can you not help but just pull for the other guy? Let's be honest.
No, he has a tremendous talent to bring out the worst in everybody.
Oh, but he got a shot there. Oh, that may have been a little bit low. He's going to be soprano in a minute. Oh, what a shot. And Disaster's got a chair.
God, we got a chair
coming
here.
This is vintage Master Disaster right across the back. Oh, man. Referee Keller having a great deal of difficulty now containing it. Wait a second.
He's ringing the bell. Referee Dan Cooklock called for the bell. It's a disqualification.
Oh, no. Oh.
Look at this. Now he's touching the ref. Master Disaster losing it. Going totally crazy.
I'm ringing this bell, and I don't know why. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the official decision from the referee is a no contest. Am I understanding this correctly? Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, Master Disaster has been disqualified. The referee awards the victory to Mr. Everything. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your referee has disqualified Master Disaster for using the chair across the back of Dan Jesser. Mr. Everything gets the victory, ladies and gentlemen.